The annual employee reviews, oh my goodness, they are painstaking, they are long, they're tedious, and are they even effective? Well, today we're going to talk about what you need to do to change the way you're reviewing your employees so that we're creating that culture of recognition that elevates that high performance culture that you need. Let's get started. So today we're going to talk about the 3 steps that you can take that will benefit your managers and your employees to drive this ongoing performance review. That's the key. Forget the annual performance review. Let's look at our reviews in a cycle process every single 4 months. So this process has been designed, and it's called performance management, to provide ongoing feedback for your employees so they can make those improvements immediately. The hope here is to have effective change in the organization, and there's a nice saying, hire slow, fire fast. And so this gives you the ability to take your time to put the people in the right seats, but then also modify their behavior, train them up so they can reach peak performance. And if they're not getting there, then you've got to unfortunately let them go from the business. So we're going to start with number 1. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is you need to communicate the big picture. Where are we headed? What's the vision? Or what are the goals for that cycle or for that quarter or for the annual year? That's very important. So what is the benefit to the managers? The benefit is it's less work on them. The more that the employee understands the bigger picture, the wiser the decisions they make, because those decisions are contributing to the bigger picture. Now, what is the benefit to the employees? Well, the employees feel a part of the bigger picture. They feel like they're contributing to the larger aspects of the company and not just focused in a silo in their day-to-day work. Okay, so let's talk about step 2 in performance management. So, step 2 is providing increased frequency in communication. So you've communicated the annual plan. Now you're communicating what the cycle goals are. Now you're drawing it down to what are the monthly accomplishments that we have to meet so we support each of those steps to reach the annual plan. And then you've got your daily huddles. Very important, so that we're keeping track of the ongoing feedback. What does this do for the manager? It gives the manager the opportunity to give real-time feedback. It provides the team the ability to give feedback to one another, and it causes a result of less rework, less having to do the work over and over again because of inaccuracies. And then for the employee, it builds their confidence because they're getting that daily huddle check-in. They're knowing that they're hitting those milestones within the month. They know that they're reaching the targets for the cycle, which contributes to the overall arching plan. So if they've got a vision for the plan and they can see the baby steps being made, it really helps drive better performance. And remember, we're all headed towards peak performance. Now let's talk about step 3 and changing the way we evaluate our employees. So step 3 in how we need to change the way that we develop our employees is to develop our employees through experience-based learning, and then stepping back and looking at how they're adapting to this approach. So experience-based learning is, if you are teaching a team, this is how we're going to execute a job in order to reach these goals that we have set in place. First, I'm going to educate you on how the job needs to be done. And then as a manager, I'm going to do the job and the employee is going to watch me doing the job. And then I'm going to allow the employee to execute the work, and then I, as a manager, am going to oversee that employee for a short period of time. This is a great way to train up employees, and then you can modify their behavior along the way. You can actually give them feedback if they're being receptive to the critiques that you're giving them to increase their performance, right? So it's all about experience-based learning. So we're going to take take a step and we're going to recap. There are 3 things that you need to do when you want to change the way you're evaluating your employees. Throw out the annual plan, right? Look at it in a cycle session. We have 4 months and we're going to watch how you're performing within those 4 months. We're going to deliver a clear vision to you. We are going to turn around and we are going to make sure that you understand what those milestones are, and we're going to train you up so that you can hit those milestones, and then we're going to evaluate the outcome. And together as a team, we're going to move along forward to create that culture of high performance. I tell you, when you shift the way you're doing your annual employee reviews to these cycle reviews, you're going to see less rework, less downtime, less frustration, and more of a team approach to hitting those milestones every single cycle. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you next Thursday for more Serious Bites. Please make sure you like and share and comment below. We'll talk soon. Hi, I'm Darlene Gagnon. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Kinetic Promotional Products. And my partner in business and life, Denny, and I made a decision that we wanted to make sure that we were taking our collective knowledge of entrepreneurial and business expertise and putting it together so that every single Thursday we are bringing to the table serious bite size of information to help you drive a culture of peak performance. We hope you'll subscribe and follow us on any single social media platform. We are there, and we look forward to connecting with you in the future. If any of this content is a benefit or you need to hear certain topics, leave a comment below. We'll make sure that we address that during our next Serious Bites.